That's the truth, man.
The God just slapped me, man. God just slapped me in my face. And just called me. He says that they're not even a people. He says they're spit. He says they're like water. When you drop it out of the bucket, don't even cry about it. That's what he calls the other nations, bro.
Right.
But he calls you, Kieran, he calls you holy, special, above all people. People that are gods on the earth, bro. We are not the God, you know what I mean? But we are powerful. We're powerful people on this earth, bro. You understand? We need to say thank you. That's why I said the whole duty of a man's life is to fear him and say sorry for what we've done, so we can inherit the kingdom. Now these guys are washed up. This guy looks Polish or something. He's Polish. Well, kurwa masz, man. Kurwa masz. Kurwa masz. Kurwa masz. Fuck off. Kurwa masz. Kurwa masz. Fuck off. Right? That's what the Most High says to them, man. He says to them, get away from me, man. Depart from me. Kurwa masz. Yeah, that's Polish. Fuck off. But they're living it up, man. You know, in Poland right now, all of the damn military warfares, or they call it arsenal, right? All of their military arsenal are going to Poland on the borderlines of Russia. And you got these damn Polish gangsters coming in their little dingers, or little ring dingers, moving in like their damn Ukrainian soldiers, undercovers, and saying, opening the boot, saying, give me all the stingers, give me all the RPGs, I need some claymores, give me them Teflons, right? Got any Swiss Army knives? Putting it all in the boot of the car and driving off, pretending that they're Ukrainian soldiers, when they're damn Polish gangsters selling the damn military guns on the black market, man. These Polish are the richest right now, man. They're making a lot of money off of guns and bombs, these Polish guys. Right? And you go to Poland right now, they come to England, they was building it up and making money, going back to Poland, and go Poland now. Palaces, man. Mansions, man. These people ain't broke. They come to England pretending with their beers, thinking that they're broke and they're poor. They're not poor. They're rich, man. Right? Because they got their riches of this world. That's what they got. They're storing up all the riches of this world. Right. But this world, the Poland are going into slave in the world to come. Polish people are going to be slaves, right? With the Iranians, with the Algerians, with the damn Irish, the Scottish, the Lithuanians, the Romanians, the Somalians, the Eritreans, the Canaanites, right? The Parasites, the Jebusites, the Philistines, they're all going into captivity.
That's right.
Give me Isaiah 14. The brother might not have known this, man. He might not have known the heritage that he holds. He might think that what we're doing up here is a game. So let's show him what we're doing up here is not for a game. It's so that we don't get destroyed and utterly obliterated. Give me Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1.
Bring it out, bro.
For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob.
The Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
And will yet choose Israel.
He's going to choose the Gentiles.
And will yet choose Israel.
He's going to love the damn Caucasians.
And will yet choose Israel.
He's going to choose Israel.
And set them in their own land.
And set them in their own land. This is not our land. This is the land of our captivity, man. Go on.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And the strangers are going to be there.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
But when they're there, they're going to be cleaving unto the Israelites. And we're like, Israelite, what do you want me to do now? Do you want me to clean over there? Right? I'm like, what? Why is it not clean already? Get over there. Clean over there. No. I might not even kick them because it might defile my feet. I might get, you know what I mean, get something to back them over there or something. You know what I mean? Wash it off. Yeah, because it might carry germs after I slap them. The foul. Yeah.
Or rather iron.
Sticky. Wipe it down. I don't want to get that sweat on my feet. That's how chosen and special we are. We don't want the sweat touching us, man. Alright? We might have to chop whoever kicked him, we might have to chop it off because it defiled. Kicked him in the leg, chop off his leg because it's sweat on the leg. Alright, read, bro.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
So, when someone comes and he says, Kieran, come in, and take, does that sound nice? Does that sound pretty? Does that sound glorifying? No, man. Alright? The same thing they done to our ancestors. Alright? They took, look what they done to the little boy, man. They took him from his mother, man. They took him away. Alright, take them. Go on.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh.
Look at her, look. She's begging. She's begging, don't take the children. Leave me with my children. Alright? Because why? What happened to us is going to happen to them. Double. It says, render unto them double in Revelations 18 and 6. Right? What they've done unto you, do back unto them. Because, right, what they sow is what they're going to reap. All the Caucasians, all the Indians, all the damn Arabs, they sold slavery and wickedness and corruption and sodomy. So they're going to be burnt and put into slavery for that, man. Right, go on. Right. Give me Exodus 21 and 16.
For servants and handmaids.
For what?
For servants and handmaids.
Caucasian handmaids. Ethiopian handmaids. Right? Arab servants are written in the Bible. And that is not done away with. Last time I checked, I haven't seen Arab servants or Chinese dishwashers.
Right.
I'm waiting. Most I willing, thy kingdom come, I see Chinese dishwashers, man. I don't want to see Chinese men serving no damn Hong Kong style damn chicken balls, man. I don't want to see Hong Kong style chicken balls in the kingdom to come, man. No, damn what, sweet and sour, damn what's it called? The chow mein, man. I'm not chowing down on no chow mein in the kingdom of heaven, man. You must say mad. You must say gone crazy, man. They better be washing dishes, man. Because, read that. Alright? 21 and alright, go to, unless you feel you want to go more. Alright, go to the last
one. And they shall take them
Psalm
captives,
60,
whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
And they what?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we are oppressed people. The gospel is for people that are oppressed.
Right.
Read that. Give me the Psalms.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16. And he shall steal. Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man.
And he that stealeth a man.
I selleth him.
And what?
I selleth him.
Alright, they've stolen people, man. And they've sold them. Go on.
Oh, if he be found in his hand.
And it's not funny, man. Your nation have stolen our people. And you sold them. And we are found with your damn British passport. Go on.
He shall surely be put to death.
What is this, man?
He shall surely be put to death.
You're going to get put to death, man.
That's right.
You're going to get put to death. Because thus saith the Holy Scripture. It's not a game. This is our kingdom. Our kingdom to come. Because our hands are going to have lightning style over. Like shalak ash, flaming breath. Right? When we speak this word, it burns them up.
Right.
Hotter than the sun. Right. Stubble like. You know what I mean?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 60 and verse 8. Moab is my washpot.
Now Moab is the biblical Chinese people. Alright, if you look here, you've got 18 different nations, alright? And if you see there, you see Moab? You see that there? Chinese. Moab is number. Who's that? The Chinese. Alright? So Moab is the washpot. Alright, go on. What is the washpot? Washing the pots, man. Dishwasher, bro.
Right.
So we got biblical dishwashers, and they're a nation. Imagine a whole nation of dishwashers. Hey, Israel's gonna be calm. Israel's gonna be calm. I might just use dishes and knives and forks for fun, man. You know what I mean? make them put them to work because there's Sirach in it. There can't be no idling in the kingdoms. If there's anyone idle, we gotta make sure there's more work for them to be done. Man.
Right.
So we'll just.
Otherwise they'll think about their liberty.
Or they'll think that they're in a good case. They think that we got let off. There's not enough. The dishes are. There's no dishes left. What? I dare a Moabite say there's no more dishes left. Man. You know what I'm saying? Fine, we'll find some. Find some. You know what I mean? You know that you got some fish. You got the fish on one plate. You know that right now we got the bread and the fish and everything on one plate. Right? Got the rice, the lettuce all on one. Bro, that's for the lettuce. This for the fish. This for the rice. This for the grapes. But well, we're gonna separate the thing. So they make sure they got a lot of work to do. And we got pots. You gotta wash out the pot. We use that pot. We only got 4 stoves. Right. As many stoves as we need. Right? Everything, bro, dishwasher, washboard. And what? Read that again. Psalm
60 verse 8. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast my shoe.
And Edom, who's Edom? The so-called white man. Hey, the brother's been listening, man. Round of applause. Make quick understandings, bro. The brother's didn't come up here knowing a lot of things, but he's been taking it in. And he's been soaking it up like a sponge, man. That's why they say you can't put new wine into old bottles. It's a parable, it's a saying. If you know about wine, it starts to ferment. And as it starts to ferment and it starts to gain its age, it goes through a chemical reaction and it starts to bubble up. And as it bubbles up, old bottles, it's weakened. So if you keep putting wine in bottles that are weak, it will crack the bottle and the wine will get spoiled and wasted. That's why they say you can't put old wine into new bottles. You gotta put it in. You can't put new wine into old bottles. Because when you do, they will just break the bottle. So you're like a new bottle. You're like a new bottle. You understand? You're getting this wine and you're soaking it up. You're just holding it. Tell this to a damn old Rastafarian guy talking about black matter. With the water created the atoms, and the atoms created the creator created the black. I'm like, what is he talking about? Madness. Tell another old school Rasta man. Revelations 5:5. The Most High brought the Son of Man, and he's comes to the Messiah. He's the conquering lion of Judah, and he's the root and the offspring of David. Is that Selassie? He's like, he's talking about the Trinity and the eyes, the nose, the ears, eyes, the mouth, the ears. But I'm like, what about the nose? That, you got the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, that's 7. I'm like, bro, we're talking about Revelations, man, about the 7 seals, man. The conquering lion of Judah is going to unleash the 7 seals, man. You're talking about eyes, ears, nose, and mouth, man. That's what I'm saying, you can't put this new wine into old bottles, bro. They're going to spew madness, brother, and their own doctrine of their own thinking that they're righteous and their own righteousness. It becomes like the scribes and Pharisees, man. Right. Because that's Pharisees, just talking their own commandments, their own doctrine. But bro, you've been hearkening, man. The Edomites, alright, are going to be shoe shining. Go back to that verse, man.
Psalms 60 and verse 8. Moab is my washpot. Yeah. Over Edom will I cast my shoe.
And over Edom, we're going to cast shoes, man. Where is it? There it is. I got it. So yeah, look at this. They casted shoes at us. You see that? So we're going to cast shoes back at them. Give me that. What do the souls going to read? Look. Edomites sitting on the chairs, and they cast shoes at us, man. You see that? Read that.
This is the book of Galatians.
Everything we say, you see that? It's coming to fruition.
Chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
You can't deceive God. You can't pull a wool over his eyes and try and hide. Understand? I think he's not looking. Go on.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yeah, whatever you sow, meaning whatever you've planted in the ground, it's what's going to sprout out of the ground. If you plant wickedness, you're only going to get a wickedness tree. If you plant righteousness, you're only going to get a fruitful and righteous tree. They've only planted us. We got to give it back to them, bro. Revelations 18 and 6.
This is Job 4 and verse 8. This is Job 4 and verse 8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
Yeah. They that do that is going to reap what they get, man.
Right.
You reap what you sow.
Right.
You've plowed iniquities, they reap wickedness. The Most High is not deceived where you can just hide from him. His eyes sees all things. Proverbs 15 and 3.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Alright, you got to reward Babylon, this wicked place. Even as we've been rewarded, go on.
And double unto her, double according to her work.
And our works was wickedness. So we need to reward them what they rewarded us. Alright, and that's a balance. Because we're going to be righteous with each other, but we're going to be wicked to the heathens. Alright? We're not going to give them peace. Give me that, finish that. Give
In
me
the cups which she had filled.
Finish that. Give me Isaiah 48.
This is the book of Proverbs 15 and verse 3. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Yeah, the Most High's eyes are everywhere. Don't think you can hide from him. Don't think you're because you're in your closet or in your house or underneath your blanket. Oh, he's not watching. You're some madman. He's in every place. And he can see what's good and he can see what's wicked, man. He even knows your heart. Alright? You might not even say it out of your mouth, but you might have felt it in your heart. That's why it says circumcise your heart. It's that. Meaning like, see like men as Israelites, we are circumcised. But it's not just about being circumcised. Because you can wear the fringes and still go and sin. You understand? You're being lawful by wearing these things, but you can go and eat pork and wear these. That would be mad. You can wear these and like a sodomite can come up with fringes on. A sodomite might come up with fringes on. That's mad. You're a sodomite with fringes on. Right? So it's not about that. It's about your heart being in the right place. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's why, like you said, we don't just judge after our eyes and say, look, you're not wearing anything. Because you're building yourself. You're starting to learn what's good for us as the Israelites. To be a man, remember? To have good success. To being prosperous by being a man. And that is why, what is a man? That what?
That's right. Beautiful. All praise to you.
Oh, the boy is listening. The young man is listening.
That's right, man.
He's not just letting it fly over his head. Right? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope that's what I'm saying. When I teach, I like to make sure it's edifying and break it down piece by piece. Like you're not gonna come and ask questions like, I didn't get that. I'm trying to make it plain upon tables. Okay. Right?
We mentors.
Yeah. 48. 22.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 48, verse 22. There is no peace, saith Yahweh, unto the wicked.
Unto the who?
Unto the wicked.
Bro, there's no peace for them. We're not think we can go now and be peaceful to them. We got to render unto them double, man. What they've done to us. We're going to be peaceful with them. It's going to be a city of peace for the Israelites. But for the wicked, woo. I was always like, get over there, bro. You missed the spot. What are you talking about? You missed the spot. You might get put to death for missing the spot.
Right.
That might be the end of your life from there. Obliterated from time. No regeneration or nothing for you. Just alright, your whole soul is destroyed. Because you missed the spot, man. For the Edomite. Yeah, it's dreadful. And there's all people that don't want to get with the program will be cleaning as well, man. Yeah. It's gonna be terrible, man. People think, oh well, yeah, I'm an Israelite, so yeah, they're just walking by. Oh, they told me I'm an Israelite, I'm gonna get away with it. No. We've been teaching that for about 2-3 weeks now. We've been teaching that for about 2-3 weeks now. We've been saying it's been like manifesting in the spirit in our and it come out again today. Just because you think you're an Israelite, oh yeah, I'm gonna get away with murder, sinning, doing all sorts of madness. Well, that's, bro, the commandments is life. If you don't keep it, you're dead. You're a dead man. And that's it. Final. Not no Israelites getting regenerated into righteousness and all of this mad doctrine I'm hearing amongst the Israelites, man. The same shall know it after death by pain. For the whole living amongst the heathens forever and ever, man. Imagine you as an Israelite and because you was dealing with them, the whole seed line is now mongolized with the heathens, man. Joe, you've got a chance now, bro. You know what I mean? And all your forefathers and our forefathers, they've mixed with the Ethiopians and they've mixed. You know what I mean? We've got a chance now to receive the kingdom and join back with our forefathers to keep righteous. So no more in the kingdom us mixing with other nations. Because we're going to live by these commandments in the kingdom to come. Understand? Everyone's going to have the new covenant. And that new covenant is the laws will be embedded in their hearts. We're not going to need to open the book and say, yo, let me read that book of Deuteronomy. No, it's just going to be like, oh yeah, that's a dead animal. Let me pick that up and feed that to the damn heathens. Did you know that's a commandment? Give me Deuteronomy. Chapter 24. That's a commandment, bro. Deuteronomy 24. Anything that dieth of itself. Is it 24? No, it's not 24. 14. Is it 24? It's not 2-4, it's 1-4. Deuteronomy 14:21.
This is Deuteronomy 14 and verse 21.
Now look, now we don't know this. Like look, I had to go and search for it. In the new covenant that we get with the Most High, I'm not going to be like, oh, what's that one then about the feeding for itself thing? It's going to be in our hearts. We're going to know straight away. Alright, go and read it, bro.
Deuteronomy 14 and verse 21. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gate, that he may eat it, or thou mayest sell it to an alien.
To a who?
To an alien. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power.
And a part of you being holy is that you can't eat anything that's just dead on the streets. Now we can see Charles or Alexandria, right? We can see Alexandria or Harry. Is it Harry, come in? I got this. Right, I'm selling to you 30 Hebrew. Right? 30 Hebrew shekels, man. And you're like, oh, that's a bit too pricey for me. I'm like, yo, buy it now. That's how much it is. We won't even, you know what I mean? That's what you got. That's what you're owed. You're owed that 30. I mean, buy it now. And I had to work, you know how long I had to work for 30 Hebrew shekels? You know what I mean? Man have to do a lot of work, man. That might have been 2 weeks of work. Just for a damn dead pigeon we found, man. And he's got to make sure he divides that with his family, man. Now, that's just how it's going to be. You better make sure you pick that up and that's you spread that. Each chicken wing, you know what I mean? Each pigeon wing. Yeah, man. Anything dead we can't eat and give it to our brothers. That's why when you're watching these films like Avatar and that, you see how they have to kill the animal and then pray when they're killing it and say certain things over it. That's what the guy was saying if he's speaking Hebrew as they were doing it. Because they get these things from us, man. You know what I mean? They get that, they learn these things from us.
Yeah, like as they're one people as well. Like they, you know?
Yeah, praying together.
Yeah.
The only thing that was mad is that they were praying around the tree.
Yeah.
Now that's mad.
Yeah. Like the Kaaba.
It's like a Kaaba thing, yeah. But it's their doctrine of madness, you know, they're trying to mix in a lot of things, make everyone feel like they can watch it and be involved, like, And then the Rasta man like liberty, look, they have the tree, yes man, a tree, liberty. Everyone,
The water.
the water. Yeah, they might link up one love, they might link up the natty, they might link up the natty. See, they might link up the natty there. The natty, they might link up, the blow people there, yeah man. I blow them, I blow is true. You know, the blue is true, yes, they might link up the natty there man. They might link with the animal there, yeah. You can just picture us watching that film, man. Madness. But yeah, look, anyway, not going off the topic yet. If anything dies of itself, we have to give that to the heathen and make money from them. Now, we don't know them commandments, we don't know them laws, alright? Like, come on, like me personally, I didn't know that. I knew about don't kill, don't steal, you know what I mean? Batty man for dead and, you know what I mean? Like, don't sleep with like, sister and my father's, you know what I mean, my father's wife. I knew about them things, but no one don't know about dead animals. There's certain places that where you have to go take your feces when you go and you need to go to the toilet. You need to go to a certain place when you're at war. I didn't know about those things, so it took me to start. I didn't know that any man that has been stolen a man and selling him, they got to get put to death. I didn't know that. When I found that out, I was like, oh my God, that's a commandment. I was happy, bro. You know what I mean? I was overdrawn, I was overwhelmed with happiness that fits us, man. So they gotta get judged. God. Right? They gotta get judged. So this is what I'm saying, like these things, they're gonna be inside us. Give me Hebrews chapter 8. Or Jeremiah 31. We read Hebrews 8 already earlier. Give me Jeremiah 31.
This is Jeremiah chapter 31.
That's good.
And verse 30.
Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31.
31 and 31. Jeremiah, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
So yeah, the new covenant is only with Israel and Judah. The new covenant ain't with no damn Gentiles, man. The new covenant ain't with Caucasians and the little baby. Alright, with the backpacks and there's no new covenant with them, man. Alright, with this damn chewing gum eating damn European, man. There's no new covenant with those guys. Or the damn Indian with the damn funny grey looking gingerbread, man. There's no new covenant with none of them. Read, bro.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers.
And there's definitely the fathers ain't Indian. Our forefathers, the Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they are not Indian. Understand? Go on. Right.
In the day that I took them by the hand and to bring them out of the land of Egypt.
So yeah, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, right? Our forefathers, our foremothers, right? These sisters and sisters, they come from the land of Egypt from slavery. Right? They come out with Moses, right?
Which my covenant they break.
Right? And who breaks the covenants? We do. Who was the covenant given to? The Israelites.
I was a husband unto them, saith Yahweh, but this shall be the covenant I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith Yahweh, I will put my law in their inward part.
The what?
I will put my law in their inward part.
Yeah, so, yeah, don't be in a faggot, it's just inside us, man. Alright? Let me see a dead animal, give it to those guys, make some change. That's gonna be normal, man. Like oh look, praise it to the Most High, look, dead rat. Shovel that up, sell that to them Moabites, man.
Right.
See a dead octopus, man. Sell that to a Moabite, man. They'll be like, oh no, I want their live one. Oh, well, you got a dead one, man. You ain't got that, man. Alright, go on, bro.
I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
And whose people?
And they shall be my people.
Yeah, man. That's possessive, man. His people, the Israelites. I didn't see Gentiles there. I didn't see Christian there, man.
Right.
Go on.
And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor,
Yeah,
and every man his
We're not going
brother.
to say, oh, the Indian man is our brother. Yes, brother. You know when you go to the Indian shop, they're like, yes, brother. I'm already telling them, nah. Nah, we're not. Yes, Ethiopian man. Yes, brother. Nah. We're not brothers, man. I'm not brothers with no damn African, man. Right? My brothers are Israelites.
That's right.
Right? Jacob, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Manasseh, Gad. Right? Levi, Benjamin, Asher,
Naphtali.
Dan. Alright, big up Dan. No, Dan ain't right, but big up Dan as well, man. Alright, Gad. Those are my brothers, man. Right. Israelites indeed. Big up Zebulun again, if I was going to say something. Go on, read it.
And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahweh. I will forgive their iniquity.
You will what?
I will forgive their iniquity.
So that's what it is, us repenting. Alright, if you don't ask for forgiveness, you won't be forgiven. Understand?
And I will remember their sin no more.
And that's what it's about. We don't want the Most High to go around remembering our sins. We'd love for them, Most High willing, to get blotted out. The whole reason why we come out here and preaching this word unto the saints, unto the fatherless and the widows. Right? Because we've been discontinued from our heritage. Right? On that, I'm going to pass it over to the Nazarite news. Kwame Sherlock.
Yeah, Manawala. Yeah,